Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'm your other Taekook. It's a complete boy and boy FF. If you don't like my voice, mute guys.
Yogi, Jimin, what happened to him? Jungkook took a deep breath and said, Jungkook, he is having his heat. Yogi, what? No, but how? Jungkook, his heat is gonna come soon. That's why he didn't come out of his home since yesterday. But he come here because you called him. He couldn't neglect it. And your presence and sun has triggered his heat. Jungkook smirked seeing his brother's reaction, but soon they heard a howling sound. Jungkook mind, Jimin Hyung, what a timing, he said while doing a small dance. Hearing it, Yoongi immediately went to the room. Jungkook laughed and quickly went out of the house to the riverside. He stood there while looking at the empty place. Jungkook minded. Did he left? He was sitting on the same place for 2 hours straight, looking at the way the Alpha would come, hoping to see him. His mother's words come to his mind. Jungkook, no, Hyung, you won't do that. He loves me, right, Cookie? Gook, yes, Cookie, always believe our Alpha. He will come. More hours are passing, but no news of the Alpha. Tears by tears fall down his cheeks as he sat on the stone. Jungkook, where are you, Alpha? He saw the sun will be departing soon and the mood had announced his arrival. He didn't let his hope down. He kept sitting there. He knows by now his family has already come to search for him. Mr. Jungkook, hearing his papa's loud voice, Jungkook looked at him as he gulped, seeing how angry he is. Mr. Jeon held his hands, dragging him to his home. Jungkook, Appa, stop, Appa. Mr. Jeon, what? Jungkook, I'm not coming. Hyungi said to wait for him. He will come now. Mr. Jeon, Cookie, I know you are naive and believe everyone easily, but I didn't thought you are this much naive. He isn't going to come. He had fooled you. He might be doing the same with someone like he did to you. While in Kim Mansion, a boy was now laying on the bed motionless. Miss Kim, is he alright? She asked worried as the doctor who was checking him said after some time. Doctor, he is fine. He had been poisoned, but no need to worry. I already gave him antidote. He won't wake up today, maybe tomorrow. Maid. It was Mrs. Han King. The maid said while going, Mr. Kim, where is she then? They all said they didn't see her as Mr. Kim plunged his fist. Mrs. Kim was caressing her son's hair as she went outside to see her husband. Jungkook, no, my Alpha won't do that. You hear me? I trust him. He will come. Please, Appa, please. My heart saying he will come, Appa. He will come, please. Mr. Jeon looked at his son crying vulnerably. Yogi, stop talking. We already told you that Alpha isn't good. You're marrying Jay, that's it. Jungkook, no, I won't do it. Yogi started looking at his crying brother. Yogi, Cookie, listen to us. He will betray you. We don't want you sad, Cookie. Till now,
Had we done anything wrong to you? We want the best for you, Cookie. Please listen to us.
Jungkook, here, then please understand me too. I don't know how to make you believe my Alpha, but I trust him. Please, he said he will come. Yogi, he ain't going to come. He said this to everyone, but he never come back. Jungkook, how do you know that he won't come, huh?
He's my Alpha. He will come.
Jay, no, he won't, Cookie. Jungkook, and who are you to say that? And who gave you the permission to call me that, huh? Yogi, Cookie, don't talk to him like that. You are going to marry Jay. Jungkook, and I said I won't do that. Yesterday when Yogi was coming back from his work. Yogi, stop there. Yogi, what? Come with me. I have something to show you. He took Yogi to a place and Yogi looked at the place where he was pointing. He saw his brother there with someone kissing. Yogi was about to go but hold his hands. Do you know who that boy is? Yogi shook his head. Yogi, I don't know. Who is that, Jay? Jay, he used to trap omegas in his charms and use them and at last betray them. Yogi, what? Jay, I think your brother also fall in his trap. We, Tay, wake up, Tay. Jungkook, he's in danger. Tay, wake up. The Alpha was sweating a lot. As he breathed heavily, he can hear a certain soft giggling sound. Jungkook, Tay, Tay, when will you come? I'm waiting for you. Tay, Bun, Jungkook, Tay, Tay, please come fast. I'm waiting for you now. Please come fast, Tay, Tay. Tay, Bun, he woke up while sitting on the bed, breathing heavily as he looked beside. Tay, what happened? You were poisoned. Tay, what? Now we don't have time. We have to meet our Omega. He must be waiting for us. Tay, yes, let's go. Tay, Tay hummed while running from there. I feel weird, like a bad feeling. Tay, why? I don't know. Tay, calm down, yeah. Let's go and meet Bun. Today you can meet your Omega. Hearing it, a smile occupied on V as he wiggled his tail while growling. Reaching there, he saw his Bun there crying. Jungkook, Appa, I'm not coming anywhere, you go, he said while pulling his hands away. Mr. Jeon, don't let me force you, Jungkook, let's go. He talked in his alpha voice, making Jungkook flinch as he looked at him scared. Reaching on the place, he saw his Bun there. He quickly went there but frowned seeing his Bun crying. He saw 3 more persons there standing. He looked at them, frowned as he went there. He growled seeing the man holding his Omega's hands. He heard him taking his alpha voice on him. His eyes turned into dark brown as he growled. Hearing it, others flinched and shuddered while kneeling, including Jungkook. He couldn't handle it as a painful whimper come out of his lips. Mr. Jun left his hands and now kneeling on the ground. He quickly went towards baby shifting. Taekook, but Jungkook looked up, hearing the voice as he looked at him. Tae let his calming pheromones out while hugging the omega, patting his back. Tae, what happened, Bun? Jungkook, Hyungi. Tae, yes, Bun, what happened? Jungkook, Hyungi, Alpha, my Alpha. He hugged him tightly, sobbing on his chest. Tae, tell me, Bun, what happened? My Bun, tell me. It's alright, I'm here, right? Jungkook, yes, you come. They said you won't come and was telling many things. Jay was looking at everything while gritting his teeth. Jay, no, this can't happen. I have to do something. Yoongi and Mr. Jun was looking at everything. Yoongi stood up and went towards them, separating them. He pushed Tae as Tae looked at him while glaring at him. He smirked while pushing him back as Yoongi fell down. Jungkook looked at everything with teary eyes. He hugged Tae tightly while sobbing. Tae held his waist, pulling him to his chest, hiding his face in his chest and patting his head. Mr. Jungkook, what are you doing? Let's go home. Jungkook, no, Appa, this is my Alpha. You all have been saying right. He won't come. He betrayed me. Now look what happened. They looked down, not knowing what to say. He looked at them, daring to say something.
Jungkook looked at Tae and said everything they told. Tae, Bun, Jungkook, you don't have to say anything, Hyungi. I trust you, okay? I know you ain't like that, they are saying.
Tae smiled, looking at him and kissed his forehead. Tae, there is only one person whom I had fallen in love with, and I will keep loving him, and that boy is standing in front of me. There is nobody except you in my life, Bun. I never had anyone in my life before too. You are my first and true love, and it will always be you, Bun. My first and last and my everything. I love you. You are the moon that I wanna capture and kept it with me. You are the ocean that I had been drawn in. You are the flower whose fragrance pulled me to it. You are the light in my dark life. You are the magic that I want to see forever. You are the illusion that I want to see until my last breath. You are mine, love, mine to adore, mine to love, and mine to touch and everything. Your soul is blended with me, love, and remember, nobody can separate us. Even if the whole world is against us, I will fight for you. Fight for our love. I just want one thing, my love. I want you to stay with me and believe me.
I can conquer this world if you stay by my side. You are my strength, my love. Don't listen to people who questions.
Our love. Don't give ear to them to hear their nonsense.
I'm not an ordinary Alpha Bun. I'm the new Alpha King of this kingdom. I don't know if you believe it or not. I have many things to say to you. Why I'm late today. But believe me, the reasons they are saying and the accusations they put upon me are wrong.
It isn't true. I have to stay in secret because of some reason. But I told you the truth first day itself because I don't want to hide it from you. He cupped his chubby cheeks while kissing his forehead. He softly wiped his tears as he said, "Tay, and promise me one thing, you won't let these tears come out. It will be only when I make love to you." Jungkook looked down shyly as he became shocked seeing the alpha kneeling on the floor. Tay held his hands, kissing it as he looked up. "Tay, can I?" Jungkook nodded shyly. Tay made him wear the ring and the bracelet. The bracelet is really special as it holds many things. It is worn by people who had already taken or found their fated mate. The bracelet adorned on the wrist of the Omega and a ring on his finger too. He closed his eyes when he felt the kiss on his wrist. "Tay, will you be mine, Omega? Will you marry me, Bun?" Jungkook, "I love you, Alpha. Yes, yes, I want to marry you. I want to carry your pups." He said while hugging him tightly as Tay chuckled. "Tay, shall we go to my home? Mr. John, this can't happen. Leave my son." "Tay, shut up," he said in a deep, low voice which sent shivers to everyone present there. Jungkook, "Appa, I love my Alpha. Please accept us." "Mr. John, your marriage is already fixed, Cookie, and you want to go with this man? Come to Appa, let's go home." "Jungkook, why don't you understand me, Appa? I love him. He is the best for me, and I'm not leaving him." "Mr. John, look, I know what you will do with my son. Please leave him. We will give you anything you want." "Yogi, yes, please leave my brother." Tay looked like he will explode as Jung was seeing everything. He can feel the atmosphere changing. He saw how the veins popping out of his alpha's neck as he saw the eyes turning its color to golden color. He looked at him and at his appa and brother who were telling that they will give his alpha money and valuable stones, offering him. He placed his lips on his alpha and he intertwined their fingers while softly caressing the closed fist and opening it. He pulled his collar down as he kissed him. He can feel his alpha kissing him back fiercely and aggressively. He sighed as he caressed his hair as he was pulled more into a tight grip. A growling sound left the alpha's mouth as the Omega kept caressing his hairs. He can feel a thumb caressing his waist fastly. He whimpered as he cooled down the alpha. Others looked away, not wanting to see it. Jay couldn't control himself as he went to them. He went to them trying to separate them. He was about to hold Jungkook but couldn't as his hands laid in air and a veiny hands had been holding his hands in a tight grip. He gulped as he stared at him. He don't know what to do. He screamed when he was being crushed to the ground. He groaned and stood up ready to attack but couldn't as he kneeled down when a hard kick was being directed towards him. He hugged his Omega, hiding him in his chest as he fought with the roach. It didn't take a second to understand he is a roach. They have been thrown out of the pack for their activities and Tay knows well how a roach looks. But most of the pack members doesn't identify them as they come in different forms. Tay is the one who had thrown him out of the pack. Tay, so you are the one who had been telling bad about me and keep spreading about me in the pack, right? Present. Jungkook opened his eyes as he looked, as he saw he was been laying on a hard chest. He kept laying there for some time, taking as much as scent he can take. Bun, you awake? Jungkook hummed. Are you alright, baby? Tae was sitting leaning on the tree as it was the same night where Jungkook got lost. The moon was shining brightly, but the Alpha's moon was shining more brightly than the moon. He caressed his hairs while kissing his forehead. Are you fine, Bun? Jungkook hummed. Tae cupped his cheeks while making him look at him, and his heart clenched seeing the tears. He wiped those tears and kissed his eyes. Don't cry, Bun, it hurts me. Jungkook, why did you send me away, hubby? Why did you do that? He said while hitting on his chest. Bun, Jungkook, you don't want me, right? That's why you sent me away. Tell me, why? Why did you do that? He weakly hit on his chest as Tay gladly take all the hitting as he wiped his tears slowly. He hugged his baby close to his chest while caressing his hairs. It was needed, Bun. You were in danger. They had put a spell on you, and the only way was letting you to the human world. I had to, Bun. I had to do that. Until the blood moon, you can't stay here. It will affect you. So that was the only way. I'm so sorry, Bun. Forgive hubby, please. How can you think like that, baby? How can you think that hubby don't want you, Bun? I want you, Bun. I love you and I miss you so much. Please don't say like that, Bun. It hurts a lot. Do you know how hard it was for me not to come in front of you? I was dying, Bun. Without you, I was slowly dying. Don't you trust me? My baby, I would never leave you. I had to send you to human world because it was needed. Otherwise, you will be in danger. Those had did something, Bun. Also be with them. I had to do that. Otherwise, it will affect you. Jungkook, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened, hubby. When I went unconscious on that hill, I don't remember after that. Don't stress yourself, baby. Everything is fine, okay? Hubby will tell you everything, but not now. Now my baby needs a good rest. Jungkook, before that, Mr. Alpha, you are forgetting something. Tay chuckled while pulling the adorable Omega into his arms as he captured his petal-like lips, but suddenly they hear some roaring sound as they look front and saw another group of roaches. Jungkook looked at Tay with a pout. Jungkook, I will wait here. Finish it soon. Don't leave any of them. They scared me a lot. Tay, wait and watch, baby. I'm gonna show them hell. Flashback. Guards. Prince? He saw the guards coming along with his father and mother. Rescue. Tay, what are you doing here? She quickly went towards him. Tay, I'm fine, Amma, don't worry. he said as he held her hands. Mr. Jeon Yoongi was looking at the king with wide eyes. They were shocked seeing it. Mr. Kim, what happened to Taehyung? Father, can we go to our palace? I will explain everything to you. Guards, take him to Dongyeon. Mr. Kim looked at Jay as he looked at his son, who nodded at him. They all went to the palace. Miss Kim was looking at the boy who was in her son's arms. Tay noticed it and looked at his mother. Tay, he's my love, mama, my mate. I will tell you everything later. Mrs. Kim looked at Jungkook, who was hiding in Tae's chest as he saw the boy give her a small smile. She can feel he's really scared. She patted his head while going with her husband. Soon Tae whistled as a black horse come to them. Jungkook, wow. Tae smiled while getting on the horse. Kook was looking at him with wide eyes. He saw his alpha giving his hand to him. He smiled, holding it as he made himself comfortable in front of the alpha sitting in front. He can feel the breath on his neck. Both looked at each other smiling. Hey, shall we go? Jungkook nodded and both went to the palace. Both were standing there while Mr. Kim and Miss Kim along with Yoongi and Mr. and Miss Jeon too. Mr. Jeon, please forgive us, King. They had said everything to them along with Mr. Jeon. Yoongi understood that they were putting accusations on the prince not knowing anything while believing the roach. Yoongi, please forgive me, prince. We were blind in his words. The things we said are unacceptable. We know that. I hope you forgive us for this. We are deeply ashamed. Tay, you don't have to say that. It's common. You care about your brother, so obviously you will always think to give him the best. If your brother is in love with a person while hearing about the person is like that, eventually you will be protective. But no one has the right to decide one's life. It's his life. It's him who decides to whom he will get married. You can't force him. Neither you be his parent or brother or whatever relation you hold. It's completely his decision. And you all did wrong there. They come to know about that there is been someone who has been spreading accusations on Day. They didn't see their prince till now, as he was hidden, so it was easier for him to roam around the village between common people. When he come to know about it, he started looking for the person, but he didn't know that it was Jay, a roach, whom he threw out of the pack years ago. He didn't know how many of them entered inside the pack and how they entered. Tay was holding Jungkook's hand tightly while the king was looking at him. Mr. Kim, now we have found him. About your coronation? Tay bowed slightly while saying, Tay, father, I think there are more roaches in the pack. Mr. Kim, is it? Tay, yes, we should assist more soldiers in the borders. Mr. Kim nodded. Mr. Kim, so your coronation will be held in next week. After that, your marriage. Miss Kim, I hope you don't have any problem. Mr. Jen shook his head. Jem was looking at everything while smiling shyly. He felt really happy when his parents agreed. He looked at them with a smile who was looking at him, ashamed to look at him.
To be continued. Thank you for watching, guys. If you like my story, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to comment, guys. See you in next part. Bye bye.